Pope Francis today accepted the resignation of the Archbishop of Washington, D.C., Cardinal Donald Wuerl. Wuerl has been under fire from sex abuse victims for his role in a cover-up. But as Nikki Battiste reports, the Pope did not hold him accountable.
In accepting Wuerl's resignation, the Pope did not criticize his handling of sex abuse cases, but instead praises him for putting the good of the church foremost, writing, "I am proud and thank you." Wuerl has been under fire since August, when a sweeping 2-year Pennsylvania grand jury investigation criticized Wuerl for protecting 32 priests accused of predatory behavior during his 18 years as Bishop of Pittsburgh. I interviewed the Cardinal on the eve of the report's release.
Were you ever aware of any other allegations against priests during your time in Pittsburgh?
If there were allegations, we dealt with them immediately.
How did you deal with them?
We always had, as our process, an opportunity with the review board to try to determine if the allegation was credible. We responded very appropriately with many times removal from ministry totally and completely.
Paul Dorsch was abused by a priest when he was 13. Years later, he says he urged then Bishop Wuerl to warn the community about the predator priest, but says Wuerl declined to help.
His resignation is long overdue. In my opinion, he should have resigned back in 2002 when I met him, and he wouldn't do anything about it. He sat there and just put his hands up and said it's out of his control.
Today, Wuerl put out a statement saying, "I am sorry," and asked for healing for all of those who were so deeply wounded at the hands of the church's ministers. Marcy Hamilton, an attorney who specializes in clergy sex abuse, says Wuerl could face criminal liability.
Do you think this resignation is a strategic move to protect him from possible charges?
I don't think that the resignation can protect him. It doesn't matter if he's part of the church or not. If he was engaged in endangering children in Pennsylvania, he's potentially chargeable.
While Wuerl is stepping down as Archbishop of Washington, he will remain a cardinal and an advisor to the Pope. Nikki Battiste, CBS News, East Point, Florida.